Welcome back to the Unpopular Opinion Podcast, a safe place to discuss all your unpopular opinions. I'm Zachary Patrick, and I'm joined by my fellow co-hosts, Jaden Kibler and Tiffany Parker. And today we'll be discussing TikTok. Do you think TikTok's a problem, or is the people using it a problem?
I don't think TikTok's a problem. I'm sorry, I don't. Everyone's like, oh, it's going to cause health problems, and you're scrolling, and you're going to hurt your eyes, and I'm so sorry, but it's just like, it's only a problem when you're using it excessively. Like, every single time we have the is TikTok a problem argument, that shouldn't even be the question. The question should be, is social media a problem? Because the real truth is, if it's not TikTok, then it's Instagram. If it's not Instagram, then it's Facebook. If it's not Facebook, it's something else. The problem is that we're just on our phones too much, and we need to all go outside and touch grass. But also, you're allowed to have fun and to scroll for a couple hours and not care.
My take on it, I just remember growing up in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and we had Musical.ly. I just feel like TikTok is grown-ass men doing Musical.lys. That's just my take on it, and it just kills me every time. I'm like, dude, you're like 35. What the fuck? This is terrible. That's just my take on it. But honestly, it's for me, it would be like Tiffany said, she's not wrong about that. From a social media standpoint, you're either gonna be scrolling on Instagram or X or something else. So like, you're gonna be scrolling on something else anyway. But how I feel about it is, I just don't see how it came about is what confused me. Like, I don't know. I had my homies walk up to me and say like, "Hey, you should download TikTok," and I'm like, what for? And they could never give me a reason. Like, that was my problem. They can never give me a valid reason. So I was like, why are we doing this?
Let's be real. When you look at these social media apps, there are certain events that really hurt the value of those apps. Mm-hmm. And you remember when you were in high school and it was National Shoot Up a School Day? Those kids used TikTok, which isn't TikTok's problem, but TikTok got blamed for that, even though it wasn't their fault.
Yeah.
So whenever you have events like that happen, the value of whatever social media you're using is going to go down. But that just adds to your point. Like, it's a social media problem, not so much just a TikTok problem.
And the weird thing about it to me, what I find strange about it is, like I said, it's the idea. I can understand us as teens or kids downloading, but I never grasped that, bro. When I saw the idea, like, grown adults downloading it, but for not marketing purposes, I just didn't grasp that. I was like, this is weird to me. And I don't know, it's like, maybe that's just me personally, but I just thought, but what is this app? What does this app do different from Instagram?
Is it just videos? I don't know.
It's just Reels, I think. I don't know, because I ain't never been on it.
I am a TikTok enthusiast. My screen time would corroborate that story. So TikTok isn't just necessarily videos. It can also be like pictures and kind of memes on there and all of that. They're adding a few new features and stuff here and there. But for me, I kind of disagree. I think the older you are, you're still allowed to have fun. It's social media. I think actually the real problem is that there's too many kids, young kids, on social media, and not the fact that there's too many older people. Because before there was TikTok, like you said, there was Musical.ly, and there was older people on there doing lip singing and all of that.
Grown man.
It was
like, you're a grown man.
Okay, but at the end of the day, to be cringe is to be free.
Okay, look, I'll make a compromise. Uneducated people. So you talked about cancel culture last episode. Mm-hmm. How many people of these enthusiasts just slam other people for believing something that, okay, might generally be wrong, but it is your ability to believe that. It's, in my opinion, maybe it's not uneducated, but what's going on?
Yeah, it's a lot, dude. I don't see the purpose. That was my whole thing, was just the purpose of the app. And I just didn't see the purpose on it. Like, I just saw IG. I'm like, everything you get on TikTok, I feel like you see on Instagram or you see on, like, Snapchat and other stuff. So, like, I just didn't see the purpose of the app. And then, like I said, it just gave me weird vibes because everybody just walked over. Everybody at some point was like, get TikTok. It'd be different if I saw like Pharrell got it, so I need it, right? Mark Cuban got it, I need it. Like, it's different if I seen other people that were like that have TikTok. Then okay, maybe I need that for promoting, but like,
it's just because it's fun.
Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time on the Unpopular Opinions podcast.